In this recording, we're going to look at how to download the Edge ADC and install it in a ESX environment. The ESX environment we have chosen is a VMware 8.0 and is basically using the web tool to install. So the first thing to do is to navigate to the Edgenexus website. So once you've done that, you can then go to the try menu and proceed to the free trial option. Click the free trial option and you're presented with this page. Scroll down until you see the form. Fill out the form and choose either the load balancer or whichever component you wish to try out. It's important that you do this because without doing this, the necessary additions to the licensing system are not configured. Once you've filled out the form, you will be sent to a download page that looks something like the following. In addition to receiving this page where you can see the various versions of Edge ADC available to you, you will also get an email that has the same links. So you can either work from the email or you can just click the link here to download the latest version of the Edge ADC. If you choose the email version method, then please be careful to actually ensure that it's not trapped inside your anti-spam system, etc. In our case, we've chosen to actually download an OVA file in order to install it inside ESX. The OVA file is in fact also the preferred method to load it into things like Nutanix, etc. So this is our ESX client. And we're actually going to log into it. You might have vCenter, of course, and it's entirely up to you which one you choose. For POC evaluations, etc., you might choose to do it inside a VMware ESX client, but you can also do it inside a workstation or indeed inside things like VirtualBox for just quick testing and so on. So to install it is very, very simple. You go to virtual machines, and here we have our virtual machines. I'm going to click create and register. This will open up a new window and it'll ask me to with various options. So I'm going to choose deploy a virtual machine from OVA or OVF. I click next. I give it a name, so let's say test ADC, and I then select or click and drag the drop OVA files here, and then proceed to the next stage. So let's just get the OVA file. Let me go to my downloads folder, and I will choose an OVA that I've downloaded earlier, which is this one, and drag it across. So this is the OVA, and I'll choose next. So what it's going to do next is actually going to ask me where to place the VM. So I'll choose Data Store 2. Next, it'll ask me the network capabilities. Now, this is the initial network, but you can add further network cards, etc., as you need them once this initial stuff is finished. So next, and it gives me a quick précis here and say finish. And so now it's going to actually create the VM within my ESX environment. And you can see the progress there. One of the things to note is that you must give a fixed IP address to this virtual machine. Once you've created it, that is absolutely mandatory. Do not use DHCP because this affects not just the way the ADC works internally, but also its licensing systems, the way the apps work with it, etc., etc. So that's the main important thing you have to note when deploying an Edge ADC. So here we come. It's completing now, and let's just wait for the final piece, and that's it. So it's completed, and it's down here at the bottom. So when we go here, we can click this, and we can see that our Edge ADC has been installed and running. Now all you've got to do is type in the admin password, and then enter the network details. So choose one, an IP address. and so 10 dot, let me give it one, 10.0.0. Oops, sorry, .0.0.160, say, enter. It's going to check to see whether that's available. Yes, it is. 255.255.255.0. Enter, and a gateway, so 10.0.0.1. And a name server, 8.8.8.8. So these are basic network configuration requirements. Once this is complete, then everything else is done through the web interface. So I say OK, I say yes, it's OK, and now it's saving the changes. Now you may see a very quick clipped version of this, but believe me, it's actually very fast, within a minute. And that's it. So it's completed configuration. As you can see there, the GUI address is 10.0.0.160, and that's where we're going to go next. So let's just close this window and open a new tab here and type in HTTPS. Okay, this is something you've got to remember. Okay, / 10.0.0.160 and enter. So it's going to warn us that initial connection is isn't private, sorry, but this is because it's using its built-in default certificate, and you can actually load in your certs once you've got in there. Advanced and continue, and that's it. So we type in admin, we type in Edgenexus, which is our base password, and login, and that's the Edge ADC up and running and configured to work with your local network. You can make further changes in system network, and here you can it'll detect the network cards that you specified for your virtual machine. And you can then configure them here as required. So that's the easiest Edge ADC, in fact, the easiest ADC that is configurable in a virtualized environment.